Hello students, this is Miss D.M. Arvekar, Assistant Professor from the Department of Zoology, Rajashri Chhatrapati Shahu College, Kolhapur. And today we will learn one of the interesting topic in the entomology, that is Helicoverpa armigera. Now, if the insect is visualizing in the very nice color, it's not necessary that it should be useful for the human society. So there are different types of insects which are harmful as well. So we are going to study one of the pests which is causing damage to various crops. That is Helicoverpa armigera. Now, before studying any pest, we have to study about the main host of that pest and then whatever damages it can cause. Then we will study about its life cycle and then we will study about the control measures. Okay, so this pest is a polyphagus. That is, it feed on the different types of pulses, peas, cotton, soybean, maize, such types of plants. And obviously, number of damages it cause. Definitely, it will feed on the balls of the cotton. Again, it feed on the leaves, and it will also cause damage to the pods. And what happen whenever it will feed on the pods of the plant, it will break it in the half of way, so it will totally damage. And when this part will get exposed to the environment, the fungal infection will be occur for that fruit, for that pod. These are the certain damages which can be caused by this larval stage of this insect, that is Helicoverpa armigera. Generally, this Helicoverpa armigera, this insect is belonging to the order Lepidoptera. And as the order Lepidoptera, it consists of the insects. If we observe their morphology is similar to the moth or the butterfly. Obviously, this is not the adult stage, but whenever you will observe its adult stage, that will be like a moth. And their morphological structure shows slightly scales, and therefore this pest is also belongs to the Lepidoptera order. This is one of the damaging stage of this insect. It damages the maize, it damages the pods, and it also damages the cotton balls and as well as the leaves of the different plants such as soybean, maize, etc. Then we will study the life cycle of this insect. In its life cycle, there are four stages through which this insect has to pass. One is the adult one. Second, when the female insect will lay the eggs, after that egg will get hatch out, then it will converted into the larval stage. Then that larva will feed on the plants or the leaves of the plant or the pods and the fruits or the balls of the cotton ball. And after feeding stage, that larva will go to the resting stage so that it will get converted into the pupa. And for the pupation purpose, that larva will goes underground in the soil. So it will require the dark condition or the dark situation where it can complete its process, and then it will go to the resting phase, or that is for the pupation. So this is the general life cycle of this insect. This is the adult one. It will lay the eggs. That eggs are slightly spherical and half semicircle shaped in the structure. And that eggs are laid on the leaves of the specific host plant. After hatching, the larva will come out from that eggs, and that larva will take 20 to 20 days, 20 to 25 days for its development. After development, that larva will go underground for the pupation, and that pupation period will remain for the 10 to 15 days. After 10 to 15 days of the pupal period, the adult will emerge out. It will try to fly, and then the life cycle will get continue. Now, if we identify the distribution of this pest throughout the globe, we can observe the distribution of this pest. Except the North American region and the Russian continent. Definitely each and every country is damaged by this Helicoverpa armigera pest. If we observe the economic importance of this pest, so we have observed the damage, various damages caused by this insect to the different plant parts. And the EPPO has listed this pest as a to quarantine pest. That is one of the leading cause for the damage of the crop is this pest. So this is the A2 quarantine pest. And in case of this Middle East region, this is a major pest of the beans, maize, and tomato, etc. Whenever it will infest the cotton balls, it will decrease the lint which we will get from that cotton, and obviously the thread which we will get, that will be of the poor quality. Obviously it will bores the wall of the fruit, so it will due to that, that fruit will get infected with the microbial infection or the fungal infection, and it will also cause damage to this crop, or it will decrease the yield of the crop. In maize also, larva will bore into the stem, and therefore the plant will lodge before fruiting stage. So in all cases, we can say that the economic value of the crop for the commercial or the industrial purpose will get reduced. And now, if we know the damages caused by this pest, so we can use the different control measures. We can use the mechanical method. We can use the chemical method. If we are using the mechanical method, then we have to study the life cycle stages of this insect. And once we know the its eggs or its generation period or its breeding season or its pupation period or the pupal stage where the pupa will lie, so definitely we can study that, and we can use such a technique so that we can decrease the population of this insect. So as the pupal stage is completed in the soil, so after one crop season, like we are proceeding for the plowing, so definitely after plowing, the soil will remain open, and the due to the sunlight, the bright sunlight, that pupal stage will get disrupted, or that it will get destroyed. If we are using the chemical method, then in case of a chemicals, the different types of insecticides are present in the market, such as we can use the 0.02% of the malathion or the endosulfan or the enrine or the monocrotophos like insecticide, which we can which after spraying, it will cause or it will decrease the population of these insect stages. So I hope that you have understand this. Thank you so much.